Besula nisas liyom haravi. A virgin gets married on Wednesday. Ba'almona liyom hachamishi. And an almona on Thursday. Shepamayim b'shavs b'tidim yoshin b'yoros. Twice a week, the courts convene in the cities. B'yom hasheni b'yom hachamishi. On Monday and Thursday. So why is that important for this? She'im hoyelo tainis besulim. Because he found that she wasn't a virgin, hoyemashkin bezdin. He would come immediately. So Rashi himself says that he's upset, he's angry, and there's no time for him to calm down. So therefore, the next morning is there. But if we allow him to get married any earlier, what happens? He may cool down, and he's going to be involved with a woman that he's not permitted to remain with, if in fact she's an adulteress. Okay? Omer Rav Yosef, Omer Rav Yudam Shmuel. Rav Yosef named Rav Yudam in the name of Shmuel. The name of Omer B'sul Nesasli Omer Ravi. Why does a B'sul get married on Wednesday? Lefi Shaninu Higia Zman. We had learned that if the 12-month period was up, Higia Zman V'lo Nisu, and they didn't get married. Ochlis Mishalo, although she's still in Arusa, right? She eats of his, meaning he has to support her. V'ochlis B'Truma, if she's an Eishes Kohen, even though normally in Arusa, who's the wife of a Kohen, doesn't eat Truma, but over here, after 12 months, she eats Truma. Yochel Higia Zman B'Ech B'Shabbos. If you say that's the case, let's say the 12-month period, the Kedushin took place on, let's say, on Monday. So 12 months later, it's not Wednesday. So maybe on Monday, he has to start supporting her, and he has to start, she's permitted Truma. Yochel Yizman Bech B'Shabbos Yimaylo Mezeines. Kashaninu B'Sul Nisas Liom Ravi. So maybe you would say, but therefore it says in the Mishnah that the B'Sula is married only on Wednesday. So when is his obligation to marry her? Not before Wednesday. So therefore his financial obligation doesn't start until the time that he's able to marry her. Because the Gemara is going to say, we're faulting him for not marrying us. You can't fault him. Chazal say he's not permitted to marry before Wednesday. So therefore, even though the year, it's more than a year, nevertheless, it's Wednesday, it's not Sunday. Omer Rav Yosef, so this is what he said over. That the reason why, because the husband has a financial obligation, therefore we had learned, B'sul Nesas Yom Ravi. It should say the other way. Because there's halacha that a Basula cannot get married only on Wednesday, therefore a husband, it goes the other way. A husband has an obligation if the marriage is delayed to what? To start supporting her. Therefore, we learned, so we're putting the cart before the horse. Right? What is the reason why you have to get married on Wednesday? Because of what? Because of Wednesday. Absula. Why? Because of the issue, like it says in the Mishnah. Therefore, because that's the halacha, therefore, the husband's not, his financial obligation doesn't start till Wednesday, because he's not able to marry her till Wednesday. Omer Rav Yossi, Morida Avrom. It's like taking an oath. Toli Tanya B'lo Tanya. You're associating what's something which is explicit and something that's not explicit. What does that mean? Hai Tanya V'hai Tanya. What do you mean? Which is explicit, what's not explicit? Ha Tanya V'ot, they're both halachas. That a husband, after 12 months, he has man, he has to marry her. He has to support her. After 12 months, and the Mishnah says, B'sul and Esas Liyom Ravi, they're both Mishnah, they're both statements of the Tana. So Mer says, Elitoli Tanya de Meforish Taimo, but the Tanya lo Meforish Taimo. Our Mishnah says explicitly. Why is a B'sula married on Wednesday? Because it says, because he should be Mashkim Bezdin. Right? That's what it says in the Mishnah. But Tanya lo Meforish Taimo. And over there it says, Yizman, it says, 12 months comes, Ochlus. Now we're giving the explanation. Therefore, Lefichoch, that if it comes out on Sunday, he doesn't have to start feeding until Wednesday. What? I understand. As the Mishnah says, right? The question is, so if that's the case, they convene Monday morning. So what's the answer? The Chachomim, they went and they applied themselves that it should be beneficial to the Benos Yisrael, that the wedding should have a 3-day preparation, that it should be a proper wedding. Echad b'Shabbos, Sheni b'Shabbos, Shlishi b'Shabbos. U'Revi, so she can't get married Sunday because there's not enough time to prepare. So U'Revi, Konsa, Va'achshav shaninu shoktu. Right? Now that we said they went and they applied themselves, they were diligent in this area. Also shashanidu higiyazman. So now we have nothing. It says higiyazman. The other Mishnah says that he has an obligation to start supporting her. V'lo nisu, and they did not get married. Ochos b'truma shelo ochos b'truma. So therefore, based on our Mishnah, higiyazman be'echad b'Shabbos. Let's say the 12-month period was up on Sunday. Since he's not able to marry us, he can't be faulted for not marrying her. So he doesn't stop feeding her on Sunday, but rather on Wednesday. Therefore, if he becomes ill, or she's not up to getting married because she's sick, or she appears in nido, or she menstruates, so he can't consummate the marriage, therefore, why? Because he can't be faulted, she can't be faulted. You can't fault him for not marrying, right? Because the circumstance doesn't allow it. Okay? So that's that. Vika the boy, be boy. But there are those who pose the question, not so simple. Choluhu mau. What about if he became ill? Even though he's an onus, but there's an expression, there's a concept known as mazel goram. It's his hard luck. His mazel put him in a situation. See, he's faulted. He's faulted for not being able to get married. Hosam time mishum donis. If the 12 months is up on Sunday, why doesn't he have to start supporting? Because he's not able to. Chazal said you're not permitted to get married on Sunday. That he's an onus. Hocham nami honest. Here also he's not well. He's not able to come to the wedding. Odilma no. Hosim honest betakanto de kinule rabbonon. Right over there, they tied his hands. He wants to get married. They don't allow him to get married. It's a takono. So they can't say it's mazlo goram. It's not. It has nothing with him personally. Hocha lo. But over here we say it's mazlo goram. Vim timsaloy mechalu malum izonos. And if you're going to say that if he becomes ill, we do attribute the problem to himself, and he has to start supporting her. Chosi ma. What happens? She becomes not well. Mai motzi omar anoho kaimno. The husband says, look, I'm ready to get married. The problem's with you. So therefore, I don't have to support you. I'm your wife, because the wedding was kedushin. So why am I not available? It's like a field getting inundated, flooded. And if she could say that that's legitimate, that she could attribute her illness to his mazo, Pearson need him out. What about she menstruates, and that's why he can't marry her? Does he fault her? Or does he say that's also his issue? What's the shayla? Mau. If she was meant to menstruate, then there's no question that he doesn't have to feed her. He doesn't have to, right? Because he's not. That's meant to be. She can't fault him, even if she wouldn't have married her. That's she's meant to menstruate, right? Why? Right? She can't say that your field was flooded. What happens if she menstruated not in a regular time, what she was supposed to? Now the question, why did it happen? So again, she could fault him, right? That's the reason why it happened. Since women, they don't always stick to the same day. Once in a while, it goes to another day. So they have kshas dummy. So that's called shas vesta. It's particular Torah. It has nothing to do with the husband. Okay? So that's what comes out according to this last discussion. There's one shayla. Kirsa needs the shayla. Cholu cholsehi, he has to support her. Because we say mazlo goram. But Pirsa needs, it's not clear. And it's shlo b'shas vesta. Do we see shlo b'shas vesta as vesta or not? That's the shayla. Poshir Rabbachoy. So Rabbachoy, he resolved the question. Igi azman lo nisnu. It says the time came v'lo nisu. It doesn't say v'lo noso. Noso means he did not marry her. Nisu means from her vantage point. Ochlis b'shlovos b'truma lo nos lokton. Rabach says, doesn't say in the Mishnah lo noso, lo nosu, elo lo nisu hechidami. I to koma akven in he. Let's see. She says, I'm not ready yet. She's the one who's holding it up. Amay ochlos b'shlovos b'truma. So why should she eat? Right? It's poshut. Elo lo lav di isnis. There's a state of onus. Ki agavna. So what's the state of onus? It was Pearson neither shlo b'shas vesto. And yet it says, despite that, it says he has to support her. So we see even that he could say stop chosadeu. She could say your field was flooded. Uktani ochlis v'shal ochs b'truma. Okay, that's Ravacha. So the way we're holding now, cholahu cholsi or pirsanida. Ravacha says he has to feed her, he has to support her. Om Ravashi, so Ravashi says lo me'imaloch kol otza lo ochlo. That if it's an onus, she does that. He has no obligation. Akvi inu. He's the one. Akvi inu. He's the one who's holding it up. What's that? Ubidinu di boy lo ilmisni lo nosu. It shouldn't say nisu, which emphasizes her, but it's him. Vaiditana ratio biditi. Tonanami safe biditi. Since the ratio speaks about her, what does it say in the ratio? Right? Nostin lipsula shnei masa chodesh. It says we speak about the when we give a psula 12 months in preparation, and we give a widow 30 days. So therefore, we conclude nisu lo nisu. If she didn't get married, because we're speaking about the woman, but factually, she's not the one to be faulted. If she's sick, she's pierced need, he doesn't support her. It's really should say nosu, no, lo nosu. Okay? Omar Ravo. So we're saying that onus is a legitimate absolvement, that he's not obligated to support her. No, Ravashi, we hope, because Rav say, well, Nigidin ain't okay. Right? By what's the name? We say yesh onus for support. We do deal with the onus. By Gittin, there's no such thing as an onus, as the Gemara will explain. Omer Rava, lenient Gittin ain't okay. Almuk Sova Rava, ain't onus be Gittin. There's no onus by Gittin, which we'll see in a moment. Let's see Rashi. Ain't tiny onus be Gittin. We'll come in first. Tomorrow say, one man says, Hareze Gitech, if I don't return in 30 days. And then he misses the ferry and he screams to his wife, you know, I'm here. It's irrelevant. You didn't meet the criteria, the condition, even though it's beyond your means, your ability, to get is a get. So we ain't onus to begin. So bye-bye, Nesuin, he gives man. If it's an onus, he doesn't have to start feeding her, supporting her. But by giving the get's a get, regardless of why, it's irrelevant why the Tanai wasn't Makuyim, why it wasn't fulfilled. So Mor says, Minole the Rava, how does Rava know ain't onus begin? That we don't apply this principle to get. Okay? Mehoditnan, hareze gitech. Listen to this. Man gives a woman a get. Hareze gitechem lobosi mekan bat shnei masach chodesh. This is get if I don't return it in a year, in 12 months. Umes b'soch shnei masach chodesh. Ain't no get, and he dies. Okay? So why was the get not a get? You don't have a greater onus than dying. It's beyond his ability. He died, right? So the halacha is, he says, wait a second. He says, "Hareze gitoch lo bosi ba'akad shnei masach chodesh shemes b'toch shnei masach chodesh ain't no get." Right? Mesud ain't no get. Hocholo, hareze get. So he wasn't able to give it after 12 months. He wasn't there. Mesud ain't get mishum dein get lachamiso. No. He said, Hareze gidich lo bosi mikana shnei masach chodesh. No, the get, he says, ain't get lachamisa. The get should take effect after a year, in 12 months. So he was dead already. That's ain't get lachamisa. So what does Rashi say, ain't get lachamisa? Rega. Mesud ain't no get, lo shavya gita ad yud beis chodesh. Right? He says the get should take effect in 12 months. It's not retroactive. Not retroactive. Right? Vumes, b'tochsman, uman kom megarish mo. Now, this is the famous Rashi. Uman kom megarish lo b'hashto, ein amesa megarshim. So if he's no longer alive, a dead person can't divorce. Right? So there's famous ketzos on this. What do you mean? Ein amesa. It's not because she doesn't need a divorce. She's a widow. But Rashi doesn't say that. The reason why the get cannot take effect is because the husband's not here to terminate the marriage. The reason why the get can't take effect after because she's no longer married. But Rashi doesn't say that. Right? Rashi says, Eina Mesa Megarshim. A dead person can't divorce. Let's say a dead person could divorce. But what's there to divorce? There's nothing to terminate. If he's dead, there's no marriage. She's not a married woman any longer. That what? So that's the way they learned. We're speaking about she died. He was childless. So there's a zika. So because there's a remnant of that marriage there, so if the get should be able to is something to terminate, right? Because this is a residue of his marriage. So why can't the get take effect? The answer is because the only one who could terminate it is the husband. And if the husband's no longer here, he can't divorce her because he's dead. Right? He's in the box.
Predating? Is that what you call that? He's giving her a get 12 months before. Post-dating, sorry.
He's not post-dating. He's not post. It has no post-dating pre-date. He says the get should take effect in a year. Finished. That means when he dies, he's not here when he wants to take effect. So why can't it happen? Why?
Well, because of Rashi, because you can't...
Because he's not here. We're saying because he's not here, that's why it can't happen.
Right.
He doesn't say because she's not married,
Right.
because she's not here. Okay, good. She's a kuka. Mesu they no get, mishum they get lachamiso. Okay? Avol, mishum en onus achronis, but let's say it be some other onus. Let's say a heart attack and he's in the hospital, he broke his leg, right? Lo mifka gito. The get, lo mifka gito, alma ein onus begitten. It doesn't invalidate the get. So we see ein onus begitten. Diso gadayda cholo nami ein get. If we're saying even if he's alive and he's not able to give the get, or even there it's not a get. Cholo v'koshke mes. Shein onus godel mizeh. If we want to emphasize the onus aspect, you speak about cholo. You don't have to talk about mes. But it says only mes. So what do you see from here? The inference is that ein onus begitten. Terrific proof. Right? Good proof. Yeah. I'll tell you no. Even though the Tana chooses the case of mes, chola, where he becomes ill, that's also to get, wouldn't that be a get? Why? V'gufa kamashmlon. And what is it coming to teach me? What's the chiddush? Kamashmlon. Then get lachamiso. Yeah, that's what the Bryce is teaching me. Maybe it'd say, we're saying a chiddush. Eina mesim megarshim. Maybe yes. Maybe since he set it in motion, and he gave the get should take effect afterwards, maybe he could terminate it. So he's come tell me and get lachamisa. Somewhere says vagufa, right? Somewhere asks hotonal ratio. It already states that in the ratio. It says hareza gitech emesi. A man gives a get. He says the get should be a get if I die. Hareza gitech michoyli zeh. Hareza gitech lachamisa lo maklum. So already stated and get lachamisa. So the chiddush and get labich is already stated in the ratio, right? So what does he have to say? If he gave for 12 months and he dies, he can't be coming to tell me and get lachamisa because that already was stated in the ratio. So if it's at least coming to tell him only mes because they get lachamisa, it's for the inference. But if you be sick, although it's an onus, the get is a get. Valdik. Someone says no. Maybe it comes to what? To state a position different than Rabbi Seinu. Tanya, Rabbi Seinu iturli nosei. Iturli nosei. In the case where he died, right? V'amrin man Rabbi Seinu, Om Rav Yudah Mishmuel Beidino Desharu Mishcha. Who's Rabbi Seinu? There was a bezdin originally. Versus Avodah Zorah. If a non-Jew touches the wine of a Jew, can't drink it. Originally, they had legislated even olive oil for the same reason. Because olive oil is like a staple of one's diet. Then afterwards, it was too difficult for people to do it, so they annulled it, right? It was Zerish and Atziv Yochel Hamod Bo. So Rabbi Seinu was the Bezdin, the Shorum Mishcha, they permitted it. Sabri Krebios Damas Manu Shal Gebuchi Cholov. Yeah, that's because he had his man. The date, it wasn't post-dated. The date was the date that he gave it to her. He didn't, and he said, in 12 months, the get should be effective. What does that mean? It means it should be 12 months, then it's retroactive from the date. Because what is the date? The date tells me his intent wants it should take effect now, retroactively from 12 months. So even if he dies in 12 months, it's retroactive. So what the get is being given what? When he's alive. Okay? So this is lafuke. They tell me, no, we don't follow Reb Yossi. No, so which means that therefore that's the addition to the ratio. Of course, ain't get lachamisa. But what's the chiddush mes? That even though he died, If you hold like Rabbi Yossi, the get is a get because the get's given when he was alive retroactively. But if you don't hold like Rabbi Yossi, it's called Ein Get Lachem Miso. Domre Duzmash Gebo Chicholov Elmi Seifo. Miachshim Lo Bosi Mikan Ved Yudeis Chodesh Umes. So we're saying now. So the proof is not from what we just said, from the inference why mes, not. It doesn't say Cholo, from the Sefer. He says Miachshiv Lo Bosi Mikan Yudeis Chodesh. He says Miachshav. He says from now if I don't come. Miad mikanu yud beis chodesh umes b'soch shneim b'soch chodesh haris get, because he said me'achshav. Let's see, he says from now in 12 months. What do you say achshav from now? Means he wants to be retroactive. No, there's like a lachamisa because it's me'achshav. So the question is, so why does it only say mes? Wait a second. Haris get mes v'adin l'cholo. It's only because when it says mes, it's not specifically mes. Same thing with the cholo, right? Same thing. Why? Wait 1 second. Cholo. So we're equating cholo to mes, right? And it's only why is it a get? Because he said me'achshav. But if you wouldn't have said me'achshav, cholo would be no different than mes. So we see again, ein onis begitten. Okay? Versus no, dilma mes tafka. When it's mes, you know why? You know why? Only mes when he said me'achshav. The lo nechel tiba kami yovam. Because he doesn't want her to fall before the oven. 1 second. But if he's alive, she's not. So, 1 second. Rashi. The chol atzmo shekos get machmas kein kosav lo shem yomish yeget lemafreya shlo tizokel yov ma'onso lo necholo lemiftel git. Right. So therefore, this onus he doesn't want the get to be what? To be nullified. He wants the Abel Be'onza Achrina and the Nechele live to the Gita Be Eimolocha Yesh Onus Begitten. Here he wants the get to be effective. Eilocha, there's no greater onus than death. But you know something? Regardless, but what's the consequence of that? He doesn't want his wife to fall to his brother. But over here, he wants to remain married to her. Right? He wants to. So therefore, if any other onus happens, he doesn't want her to be divorced. Right? So we have no proof. But Rava's position is Einos begin. Elo hu damadu ilo asina mikanat losin yomin levi gito. Yeah, we have another brisa. Person gives his wife a get. He says, if I don't come back in 30 days, the get should be a get. Listen to the story. Osmsov losin yomi poskem mabra. He came back in 30 days and he missed the ferry. So, and they were opposite sides of the river. Amalu chozu dasoy. He's screaming to the bezdin, I'm here. As much as here, but you didn't come. So and therefore the get is a get. It's an onus. The Dilma, maybe it's Dilma. Onse the shchir shiny. An onus missing the ferry. It's not that remote. A person misses a ferry. So if you didn't take that into account, that means your mindset was that if that should happen, it's a get. Because if I wanted to be more specific, because it's something which enters your mind. It's something you should have taken into consideration because it's not so far-fetched. The person misses the ferry. So why didn't he say that it should not be a get if I should miss the ferry? The answer is he's agreeable that even if it's such a thing, it's okay to be the get. So again, we have no proof. No proof. So again, how does Rava know Ein Onsen begitten? Elo Marova Svara, the Nafshi comment. It's a Svara. Mishum Tsnuos, Mishum Prutzos. What does that mean? Because of the modest women and the women who are immodest. Prutzos. They're flirts. What does it mean? Di Amrit Lo Havi Get. If we're going to say it's not a get, Zimid Lo Onis, Vesova Onis. Because what happens at times that she won't be an onus? It's not beyond his means. But she'll think in her mind that it is. Umagnov Yosvo, and then she'll be in Aguda for the rest of life. You know, she's what we call an edel. She's very edel. And you know, he gave her a get. If I'm not back in 30 days, so really the get should be a get. Right? The get should not be a get. The get should not be a get. But what's going to be? Let's say it wasn't honest. The guy, he got himself drunk somewhere, right? And that's when it comes. But because she's edel, she's going to give the guy the benefit of the doubt. as often as she's going to say the get is not a get, but factually the man's not coming back because he didn't meet his condition. He's off somewhere else, right? He married somebody else already. So therefore, you're going to hold her up for life. Therefore, we say no something. Ainon's the get's a get regardless of why. So if that's the case, this very refined woman will say, I'm divorced. She's going to go on with her life. What's Mishum Prutzos? Listen to the story. The Yarmit Lo Lehavi Gito. If you can say it's a get, if you can say it's not a get, Zim Nedonis. Let's say truly he was held up. She's Vomerle Loanis. She's saying not, and what she's going to end up committing adultery, because she herself she's looking for a way out. She's looking to have a fling with somebody else, not out. She wants to have a fling with somebody. V'ozlo mitzvah. And she's going to go get married to somebody else. V'nibsa get botil. V'obenei mamzerim. The get was never a get because factually he wasn't onus. So to cover all our bases, know something, we nullify it. What do? We nullify the marriage. Afkin rabban lo kedushim inei. So Marsamika midi do raisa lo havi get umishum tznuus umishum prutz sharni ish ish la'almo. It's the first question. If factually the get is not a get, it's not a get. So how do we make a get, which is not a get, to be a get, to terminate the marriage if factually on a Torah level she's married to the man? Right? Because we say in truth, Yeshon Simigitten. So she's married. But because it's Nus and Prutzos, we say the get's a get regardless. So if that's the but if she's married, what do you mean the get's a get? It's not a get. Mercer saying, called the Mekadosh Adait Rabbona Mekadish. Vavkin Rabbona L'Kedushim Minei. When a man marries, it's contingent on their agreement, so therefore they revoke the marriage. So Rashi says, "Kol dem kadish at ish al das she'enhigu chachmi Yisro b'Yisrael b'katcher shu kayomin kedushin lefi divrei chachomim v'yu b'teilim lefi divrei chachomim al yidei gittin shechshir chachom." If the chachom say the get's a get, so how does it revoke it? The answer is it doesn't revoke it, but it's the equivalent of that. Because they what? Because it was contingent on so they revoked the marriage. If this get should arrive, although on a Torah level the get's not a get. That's good if you marry with kesef. Why? What do they do? Because it's indirect. What does it mean? It's indirect. We say hefker bez and hefker on the money. So what do? He gave her nothing. He gave her a gift. It has nothing with kedushin. It's not his money what he gave. Kaddish be Michael Maimar, which means there we have to say directly we're causing that there's machlokes rishonim here, meaning we're causing that the bee should be a bee nus. Right? We're saying the initial act was his nus. That it's indirect doesn't bother us. But here, if we're revoking the marriage, that means the act that caused the marriage is a bee nus. Maybe they won't do that. They do it. Okay, there's a machlokes how to learn over here. Rashi says, "Kodesh bebi Michael me'avkarami koro bishlom they get kosher api shikdushin kayomi rachshov gzer sakosovi shaget korso umati suro." Right, it terminates the marriage. Mikan labo avozeh she'enu get min ator ato bachshiro mnei daito shel zeh shikich al das chachomim shebitlo al picham tzorich. Ato loma shemi ikron loy kedushin, that initially the original act, it was the kedushin v'kodesh bebio v'ato oker kedushin mafreya te mate al bioso and that shavibran monel biloso lemafreya al yidei get shum devrei bilos nus v'yesh ben koach lasus kain sheru cholo shu toloben. It's not a problem because he said it's contingent on whether they want it or don't want it. Okay, let's stop for a moment. Okay? See, other Rishonim learn like this. Bishlo Kadosh Bekas, but even if he's not, let's say a person doesn't say, Arib Kadeshas Likadas Moshe Yisro, doesn't say it. Wait a second. And he gives him money. And he doesn't act, and in this context, they can knock the marriage out easily. How do they know? Hefker bez Hefker. The money you gave wasn't your money, it's the end of the story. But if it's Makadosh Bebio, what do they do? He wasn't Makadosh Attacked Rabbanon, right? So the marriage, how did they revoke it? No, but how did he revoke it? No, he didn't. His mind said was not. So his mind was not. It's not contingent on what they want. So how did he revoke it? So that the Rishonim say they have the power. If they choose to revoke it, they could even revoke that. Rashi is not learning that. Rashi is learning because since it's in turn to be as nuz, maybe they won't do it. And he says no, that since the marriage was conditional on their say so, he does. Okay, Shamati Ko Rabosim Beforshim. Listen to this. This is famous Rashi. Why is Kesef easier than Bia? It's very famous. I'll tell you how to answer it. The Kodesh B'Kaspid Gedushi Drabonon, Yeah, this Kinyan Kesef is Drabonon. So therefore, it's Drabonon, they can revoke it. But Bia is the Raisa, they can't revoke. On that person, they could revoke. So Rashi, Yev Shalom Akain. Chadid Gzer Shova Hi Kichu Kichu Misteyafro. Cholom Gzer Shova Kamosh Kosu Befurishu. Chol Dover. It's like it's explicit in the Torah. It's Gzer Shova, right? That's why he says he's rejecting this position. Okay? He says, Shemati ko rabosim before Shemi. These are his rabbeim. Vod ij raboninu. Hechsokol ol yodo. Why if a man marries a woman with kesef, why if she commits adultery, or he, why do you stone him? He's put to death by stoning. Or mevin chun lazoro al shigoson. So kimish anino shavi rabono lebilos bilos nus. Korchet tzarch hatol leforish. Birashi akdushine korime koron. Lo mikan labo. It's retroactively. Umforish lo mashivu rabono lechol mekachi bia bilos nus. Tos gomerhu doesn't mean well v'hatei shesish hamakadesh b'biyah below get min tam hazeh sinusus b'talmud. Okay, others want to say the kadosh b means the Gemara says we had the Gemara in Yuvamis, in the beginning of kedushin. It's considered an inappropriate way to get married. So it means the Rabban revoked it. He said anybody learns like that, it's unacceptable. Why? Because you're being matar in shesish. Is unacceptable as it may be, immodest, but factually it's kedushin. They left it in place. Kodesh B'Ov means by the case of a get, that's a conditional get. That's where they revoked it. Okay, so I'll tell you how to answer it. This is what Rabosai said that Kodesh B'Katz, the Kedusha Drabonon, they answer like this. The Rambam uses a term sometimes Drabonon, sometimes uses the term Divrei Sofrim. Does Divrei Sofrim mean Drabonon? So the Maggid Mishnah says in the Rambam it doesn't mean Drabonon. Divrei Sofer means that something that's learned from Yugel Midish HaTorah and the Dreshes poem, so they had to apply the principles of Gzera Shava, but it's a Doraisa. So when he says, when they say in the Rabbosai that Kiddushei Drabonon, it doesn't mean Kiddushei Drabonon. It was due to rabbinic interpretation through the Gzera Shava. That's the way they explain Rashi. The Rabbosai and Rashi. It's impossible. Rashi says it's not possible. Right? How could it be drabonon? You put the man to death. It's Gzera Shava. Yeah, it is. It's a doraisa. But it's easier for them to revoke because it's not explicit. But something's explicit. Are they going to revoke that? Even that they revoke. That's the way they're learning. Even though the Zushtel, the comparison to this is not really. In the Rambam says Divrei Sofrim. He chooses his words, Divrei Sofrim or drabonon. The Rabbosai quotes his Korabaisim Forshim Kiddushay Drabonon Ninu. It's a rabbinic Kiddushin. I mean, it's not Divrei Sofrim. If the Ram, he would say, be Divrei Sofrim, okay. But the Rashi doesn't say. From Rabbosai, he's not using that terminology. Here, take a look at Tosas. Teinach Kodesh B'Kaspo. He doesn't learn like Rashi. Hefke Bezin Hefke Ninu Vavmos Matona Umeiloi Kobilosus Nus. Kodesh Bio Michael Meimar Ech Yafkiu Bio Shel Kedushin Afil Mandio V'Yisha Rabba D'Yesh Koach Lachom Lakudov B'Nateiro Haido Kod Lek Aveiro Ki D'Yisha Rabba D'Hod L'Tivlek Avol Hechodik Aveiro D'Mukudeshe Si B'Bio Michael Meimar Shani Shabarabona Bilosa Bilos Nus Vein Kan Kedushin finished. Even though it turns out Bi is Nus, it's okay. It's not the end of the world. Further in the Gemara. So we're saying now it's because of what? Because of Shnuas and Prutzos. The get, truthfully, is a get on a Torah level. It's not a get. It's not a get. It's not a get on a Torah level. But rabbinically, they made it into a get because of the refined women and the Prutzos, the flirtatious women. Ikadam, another version. Omer Rava, as we say, ones regarding the person that gets sick and all this, we say the same thing with a get. That if there's an onus, the get is not a get. This is the new version. Ika de Amri. Almuk Shav Ravi Yeshanis Begitten. Mesa Riza Gitach no Bossi Mikad Vashnemus Chodesh. Umeis Bzo Shnemus Chodesh. Eino get. Mesu they no get. Hocholo Hariza get. But if you be sick, it would be a get. You're telling me that Yesh Onus Begitten? So Chol is Onus. Lo Lamemalo Chol Nabi no get. If you go for commercial lines, come and tell me the Chiddush, they ain't get Lachamisa, literal Gemara before. So they get Lachamisa, or tonally ratio, that already states in the ratio of the Mishnah. No, that's coming to argue. So there's no proof in there. This is already retroactive get. Again, my love, it seems to be, even if he's sick, low. Person says, if I don't come in 30 days, Levi Gito. Also, he came back in 30 days, but he missed the boat, he missed the ferry. He's screaming, I'm here. We say, no, forget about it. It's like you didn't come there for the get is a get. So if that's the case, so what do you see clearly? Yesh onus begin, right? You say, ain't onus begin. You see the get's a get. On that one says, onus the shchiach, shiny, the cave, the boiler, the snuye, for the asni, you would upset on nafshe. Normally, yesh onus begin. But over there, he should have taken consideration, that's why. Excuse me. We say a psula gets married on Wednesday, right? Because in case he finds it not to be a virgin, it's a problem. So, it's only from Ezra enacted that Boti Dinim should convene on Mondays and Thursdays. Shei Boti Dinim Kvuin. But before Ezra legislated this, a woman can get married any day. Because if the man has a problem, even though we said before it's a problem, right? What did we say? We said because it's shaktu chachomim. They wanted the wedding should be sufficiently prepared for. Smor says, "Time kodem takonos Ezra my time. My what did he talk before Ezra? Today we're living way beyond that. My dava has no relevance to us. Hochi kame I kabati dini dikvu ho idno kikodem Ezra. That's what he means to say, right? Rabbi Shmuel bar Yitzchak is saying that if today we have a situation where the Bezdin convenes every day, like they used to convene every day. Right? 1 second. She can't marry any day. Because the issue, as the Mishnah says, that he may find her not to be a virgin is not an issue. Someone asks, but you have to prepare sufficiently. You need 3 days preparation. Mari answers, Shoktu de Torachle. Right? The man went, he hired a team of chefs. What takes 3 days, he had prepared in 1 day. They have Birnbaum running the show. Okay? Shoktu de Torichle. My Shoktu. What is the meaning Shoktu? Hechon Shadidu Shoktu de Makshinile. Now we want to know. Where does it say Shoktu? We're asking, how could you say that? It says Shoktu. Where does it say Shoktu? I mean, the Gemara explained on that base. Behechon Shadidu Shoktu Makshinile Hoche Imishum de Omra Shmuel Le'el. Lest also be Nei Lamor Achrino. I mean, you can't ask on Rav Shmuel bar Yitzchak because Shmuel had said Shoktu. Right? That's a statement of Amora. If you have a Bryce or a Mishnah, Shoktu, so you say, how could you say what you're saying? You need 3 days preparation. But what's the Shoktu? The Tanya, Neima Omru Besul, and Sasli Omravi, Shivayo, Tais Besul, Mashkin, Bezdin, stop. So it's implicit from our Mishnah. Why is it implicit from our Mishnah? Because if the issue is she should come to Bezdin, so let her get married on Sunday. And so what does the Mishnah say Wednesday? Between us and Shabbos. He'd come Monday morning. So there's only one answer. Shoktu chachomim al takonos b'nos Yisrael. Shodim torech v'suda shlosha yomim. Echad b'Shabbos, sheni b'Shabbos, shlishi b'Shabbos. U'b'rvi konso. Stop. Therefore, it's implicit from the Mishnah. How could you say what you're saying? It's shoktu. Right? Because it's clear. There's no other way to understand the Mishnah. Otherwise, get married on Sunday. So the answer is torach v'shokat. You know, it's interesting. The Gemara, it bothers me. It says, Shoktu chachomim al tokonos adam torech suda shloshi yomim. What does that have to say? Echad b'Shabbos, sheni b'Shabbos, shlishi b'Shabbos. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. What does that have to say that for? Right? If you say 3 days, does that mean Sunday, Monday, Tuesday? No. It's true. But it is true. Here we're saying, why don't you get married on Sunday? Because Shoktu, Chachomim, that you have to have 3 days preparation. Finished.
Yeah, but they say,
But what do you have to say? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.
because that's specific.
No, that's the Mishnah. That's the Mishnah. We're inferring it from our Mishnah. The Mishnah says a woman gets married on Wednesday. If he has tennis psul, he should come on Thursday. So someone wants to get married on Monday. So Mar says Shoktu Chab, 3 days preparation. No more than that. No, but what do we need Monday? What do you have to mention Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday? Obvious, because we're talking about Wednesday. You get married on Wednesday. So 3 days is what we're emphasizing. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So I would have said, this is what I would have said, and that's what I thought, but you see it's difficult. Let's say a person has the means, he could prepare what it takes 3 days or 1 day. We're not going to allow it. You know why? You have to have Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Because what happens if he shortchanges her? Well, he'll work it out. We're going to get married Sunday night, we'll work it out. Yeah, and what happens if you don't work it out? No, you have to have 3 full days before the wedding. But the Gemara says, no, Aleph, not this way, right? The Gemara says that it's Torach, Shok, the Torach lay. So you see, not like I'm saying. So what does it have to say? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday? No, I understand that. If it's 3 days a week, and we're saying why not on Sundays, evidently it's clearly Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.
Right, but if you say that's why it has to be specific, because 3 days could be Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, or Thursday.
No, it can't be. They're getting married Wednesday.
Here, that's why they have to say Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
No. You're not listening. And this is the way I used to book weddings. No. No, and I think why it says it. When we count the 3 days, when we count the 4th day is the wedding, is the date. Right? It should say Sunday, Monday. It's a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. You have 3 days. It doesn't. It comes at Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. It says Konsa Bervi. He marries on Wednesday. That's the reason why. So Tosa said that Bezom now since less ksubah, less batigra. That always you have to work out the finances. So if you're not going to, Wednesday has to be set, that's wedding. Everything's already prepared. You want to fight, negotiate, that's Wednesday. If you're going to be busy preparing on Wednesday, you're not going to have, then Thursday night's going to pass. That's the reason why I have to say Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, because you could think the 3 days is Tuesday, Wednesday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Okay.
I think that's the pshat. Definitely it's the pshat.
Yeah.
Okay, to be continued.